Hello and welcome back to another Kickstarter episode hosted by Spellstorm Miniatures. My name's Dan and today we're going to go over some Kickstarters ending in February. It's going to be a little bit of a quicker one as I fire some of these off, but here we go. Right up first we have Hero Forge 2.0, brought to you by, Hero Forge. Now these guys are well known for creating custom miniatures and getting them to you. Well, now they're doing it in full color. So you have to go on Kickstarter, check these out, as there is a variety of range of colors, styles, and so forth. And then if you look, they have the ready to print versus the 3D coloring versus painted. Now obviously some of the professionally painted looking a little bit better, but for a quick, easy miniature, these are a great way to go. You'll have color on your miniature for $39 for a basic one, and then you can kind of go up and buy a whole bunch, and they obviously get cheaper as you go. They also have a token maker and ways to create your own character. If you don't even want the miniature, you just want something cool to play with, so definitely check them out. Next is some brushes to get those miniatures painted. We have Ghost Dry Brush. Now this is by Sleepwalk Air. And as you can see, this main focus is on a couple dry brushes, a little bit different than your standard brushes, and they kind of go further detail into why that is and the advantages of this shape of dry brush with many examples. Now they also have a full set of brushes right here that you can also get for a pretty low price. It's really anywhere from $40 to really you can get down to about $25 or so a set if you buy 3 of them at once, which isn't actually a very bad deal. Here's an example of their basing using that dry brush in the technique that they go further on explaining in the Kickstarter. You can also get this Micromania Cyclops bust that's about 3 inches tall with a little bit of add-on onto your order. A lot of detail in there, get some good practice with these new brushes. Then the creator also got Polymorph Miniatures to create this swamp troll bursting with so many details. If you're interested in some new brushes or some of these miniatures, go on over and check them out. Migration Mars by Enhanced Product Development is a good board game for expanding your territory on Mars, getting a little revenge, getting the resources. Overall, it seems like a very fun space type of game. They state it's 90 to 120 minutes per game with 2 to 4 players ages 12 and up. I personally backed this project and am including it in this video mainly because there's some fun little miniatures that go along with it, but also that fun style of game. The price is pretty reasonable at $54 for the Kickstarter special, and then you can even get some swag if you really want to get all in with their stickers, shirts, pins, and so forth for $69. So you have to go on and check these guys out. Moving right back to another painting aid, we have Dr. Tabletop's DropTop. These are tops designed to go on top of your paint pots such as the Citadel paints and make them dropper style as many other brands go by. But it's just one of those ways to help keep away from spills or a little bit more precise control that you can get just what you want. You can even have the airbrush ready and drop it straight into there. You can even do inks and apply them right on if that's the style you want to do. So these are going to range from 5 tops for $10 all the way up to much larger packages of 100 plus. Last up, we have Arena the Contest follow-up Kickstarter Tanares Adventures. Now this is an addition to the campaign, lets you go a little bit further. They're also introducing a bunch of dragons that you can even get pre-painted, which is a pretty neat little factor. They've revamped a few of the things and included more modern miniatures, a little bit better detail. Upon their success, they've been able to go further. They're even introducing an AI component that allows you to play with or against the board. Now they've also introduced a 2-character kind of party system here, like the Beastmaster and the Beast, which gives a different element to the PvP and even running around on the board. The board setup is pretty quick and lets you get an adventure going or even play through the campaign, which they have mini books and side quests. Now these also have no spoilers. I did back the first Kickstarter campaign, and for this one I went with the Painted Dragon Collection and the expansion. Now you can get the core box still as well, and so you can get everything you need to play and continue on, or they have the option of just getting the other side pieces. So if you're looking for a nice game with some miniatures, quick easy setup, dungeon crawling, this is one you probably want to check out on their page. Has a much more information. You can also get this crazy beholder looking guy that's also included now. And a little teaser for our Kickstarter ending in March. CMON released Marvel United, so I have to see more information about that. Thank you for joining me on this quick video. If you're liking the content, please like and subscribe.